Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to smash that like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help out the channel tremendously and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right in today's content. Alright guys, before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer, anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. Looking at the overall crypto market cap today, we are currently sitting at $1.62 trillion. We're down 3.6% in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, BTC dominance is currently sitting at 43.6%. Looking at the overall markets, guys, we are seeing quite a bit right across the board, especially in the last 24 hours, as you guys can see. And that is mainly due to the fact that Bitcoin has retraced towards the downside and is below 30K, 38K. And we will get into Bitcoin charts later on, but obviously we are seeing red. It is the start of the weekend, and you guys know weekend tends to be the most manipulation around the crypto space because CME futures are closed. But today, guys, I want to look into Polygon, and there is some massive news that has come out today, and I want to share that with you guys. But let's briefly look at what's going on with Matic, and then we will get right into that news. So if we're looking at Matic's price right now, we are currently trading at $1.48. We're down 4.4% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. We're also down 0.5% in BTC comparative, and also we're up 0.1% in Ethereum comparative in just the last 24 hours. Looking at the overall looking at the overall market cap of Polygon, guys, we are currently sitting at $9.3 billion. Meanwhile, 24-hour trading volume is at $1.1 billion. Zooming out and looking at the bigger picture for Matic, guys, I always like sharing this with you guys so we get a better perspective as to where exactly Matic is holding. So, we do consider this when we are looking at the prices for Matic. Let's not forget, in just the last year alone, Matic is up 7,000%, guys. 7,000%. And this leads me into the news that I want to share with you guys, and I will explain as to why I believe this is a very bullish news for Matic indeed. So let's get right into it, shall we? DeFi focused Grayscale exploring 13 more crypto assets for its trusts. So, institutional asset manager Grayscale has announced 13 more crypto assets are currently under consideration for its suite of crypto investment trust products. Revealed on June 18th, the prospective asset mainly represent the decentralized finance DeFi sector, including 1inch, Bancor, Curve, Kava, Kyber Network, Loopring, Polygon, Ren, Universal Market Access, and 0x, the native tokens of high-speed scalable blockchain network Solana, Near, and Definity have also been added to Grayscale list of considered cryptocurrencies. So let's look into this tweet. I have this pulled up right for you guys. So Grayscale currently has these assets already in their basket of trust, so which include Basic Attention Token, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Chainlink, Decentraland, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Filecoin, Horizon, Litecoin, LivePeer, never heard of this, Stellar Lumens, Zcash, and these are some of the assets they were considering, as you guys can see. And the ones that made the cut that they are going to look further into are 1inch, Banker, Curve, Internet Computer, Kava, Kyber Network, Loopring, Near, Polygon, Ren, Universal Market Access, and 0x. So that is very interesting. So the new addition bring the total number of assets being explored by Grayscale to 31. Grayscale currently offers products taking the performance of 13 different assets. Grayscale emphasizes that not every asset under consideration will be turned into one of its investment products, and that certainly appears to have been the case for previously announced assets under consideration such as Cardano, EOS, and Tezos. But yeah, this is also one of their tweets, which I have also pulled up so we can get a better understanding as to what is going on. So total asset under management value is $34.4 billion. That is quite a lot, guys. That is quite a lot. And this goes to show, how I always mention to you guys, there's a lot of institutional interest coming into the space. I always mention that to you guys. This is a great example. Some of these big some of these big clients for Grayscale, they are demanding cryptocurrencies, guys. And this is why Grayscale is looking into this and building up a trust and adding more assets to the trust they currently have, because there is a lot of interest coming in from the big clients. And right now their trust, as I have mentioned, Bitcoin being the biggest with a $25.14 million worth of asset under management. And then you guys can see the bigger picture total Grayscale large cap fund. But you guys get the picture. This adds up to this much. So you guys are getting the picture as to what is going on with Grayscale's current trust, and they could be adding more, assets into it. And I have mentioned the ones that are under consideration. It does not mean all of them will be listed. They will pick a few, I believe. And so let's continue as with this article. The Grayscale Bitcoin Trust represents 73% of Grayscale's total asset under management and more than 56% of the combined assets managed in crypto investment product broadly. The firm Ethereum Trust has also seen growth this year, obviously, representing nearly 22% of the managed capital. All other trusts managed by Grayscale represent roughly 5% of the company's asset under management combined. More than $2.3 billion has been invested in Grayscale Trust since the start of 2021. Very, very interesting. Now comes in the question, what makes this be a very bullish news for Matic? So let me explain as to why I believe this could be a very, very good news for Matic. And right now, as I have mentioned, this does not mean Grayscale has listed Matic yet. They're considering, because it has made the short list out of this entire assets they were looking at. Matic has made the short list. And if we're comparing these assets that are listed on here, guys, the ones that stand out to me right off the bat are Matic, Solana, and ZRX. Possibly Kava as well. These projects, guys, I believe have a very high likelihood to get added into this, trust for Grayscale. And if that were to happen, guys, Matic or any of these assets will skyrocket. Because if you guys go back and look at the effect that was on these assets, especially like Filecoin. Filecoin went absolutely insane, along with the Ethereum Classic, Horizon, Litecoin, LivePeer. I've never heard of this, so I can't really tell you much. Stellar Lumen, Zcash, they did react very, very positively to this news. And Matic, I believe, will definitely be one of the top priorities to get listed in this trust. But again, this is just my own personal opinion. The only reason as to why I believe Polygon could be listed here is because you guys know Polygon is by far the most, if not the best, performing crypto asset this year alone. So I believe it is a very, very high contender to be listed on here. Obviously Mark Cuban backing it up as well. We have institutional interest, as I have mentioned, coming into Matic. And Matic is solving a real problem, and that is trying to solve scalability issue with Ethereum. So we have been seeing a lot of hype coming into Matic, and I'm pretty sure there are some investors out there that are asking Grayscale to look into Matic. And I believe, I'm a strong believer, again, this is just my own personal opinion, guys, never forget that, I believe Matic might make the list. And if it does make the list, guys, I would not be surprised. Now, if we're looking at the charts, I would not be surprised at all if Matic does see newer all-time highs, if that were to occur. Because if we are bringing the measuring tool right off the bat right now for you guys, since the all-time highs, we have pulled down right now, as of recording this video, we have pulled down 45.84%. And, if Grayscale were to list this, guys, I would not be surprised if this thing skyrockets and goes towards newer all-time highs. $3 is still my next target. As of now, you guys know these markets tend to be very correlated with Bitcoin. But let's not forget, I always like reminding my viewers about this. Yes, Polygon is seeing some sort of consolidation occur, but let's not forget how strong, despite the fact we are seeing so much volatility in the markets. Matic Network is one of the altcoins that is holding a very, very strong. The only other altcoin that comes in my mind right now that is holding super strong around this time is no doubt Cardano. Cardano and Matic have been holding very, very strong, and it's literally right below its level of support at this $1.52 mark. Obviously, I do not like seeing Matic below this, but as you guys know, what has been going on with Bitcoin's price. But since we have, for the last 1 month, we have been consolidating and just trading sideways. But what I would like for Matic to do is obviously close above and get above this 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level and just chill around here. But in the immediate short term, this does not scare me at all. Obviously, as I had mentioned at the beginning of the this episode, I did mention that we are seeing Bitcoin price going towards the downside. And you guys also know we have interest rates spiking up in the US, and that causes every asset. So when the DXY, if you guys did not watch my video around here, I will just briefly explain to you what's going on. So when the DXY index, when the interest rate go up, DXY, index goes towards the upside, causing all the assets, not only crypto, Bitcoin, whether it's gold, Bitcoin, silver, bonds, stock market, S&P 500, you guys get the picture. All of them react, negatively if interest rates spike towards the upside. And we did see some sort of negative effect on all of these assets that I have mentioned, and we saw prices go towards the downside. Meanwhile, the DXY index did go towards the upside. But I believe Bitcoin is nowhere. It's not going nowhere, guys. Bitcoin is going nowhere because Bitcoin does solve the inflation problem. And we know that. That's why we're seeing so much interest flowing into the crypto markets. And also, let's point one thing out right off the bat. You guys know today's the weekend, start of the weekend. It's Friday. I'm sorry. No, today's not the weekend. Actually, some places it is. I'm sorry, I take that back. Some places, yes, it already is Saturday, and you guys know CME futures are closed, and we might see some sort of manipulation occur around those days. And if we go towards the downside, I believe we should be able to stop around this $36,200 mark. You guys know how important this level of support is, which obviously means altcoins will go towards the downside if that were to occur. What I would personally like for us to do is obviously get back up close above 38K, but we'll see tomorrow in the next 24 hours. We'll see what happens. But right now, you guys can see we are trading at $37,756. And, there is a likelihood that we could go towards the downside. And if that were to happen, yes, we could see altcoins for the immediate short term fall towards the downside. As BTC dominance is also sitting at 45.58%, that's also indicator, as I have been mentioning for quite a while, more interest is going into Bitcoin rather than altcoins, but it's part of the cycle, nothing to worry about in my opinion. But moral of the story is, guys, I really wanted to share this with you guys, and this goes to show that there is level of interest coming in for institutional side, and if Matic were to get listed on there, that gives more, not only will there be more money getting invested from Grayscale into Matic, but it would also bring more mass adoption to Matic, especially from retail investors that can't really look into crypto and that depend on trust and stuff like that. So if that were to happen, I could definitely see Matic see newer all-time highs. But for the immediate short term, guys, we're still holding very, very strong. Let's not forget that, please. I see a lot of comments coming in. People say, "Oh my God, Matic is so boring." But let's not forget, it's still up 7,000% in just the last year alone. And you guys know we always look at the realistic scenarios. I always tell you guys nothing is going to go up straight forever. Consolidation is very much needed, and we might see sometimes where we could see consolidation last for a few weeks and maybe even a month. And we have been seeing that with some of the crypto assets, majority of them, to be quite honest with you guys. But we are still seeing a Matic hold very, very strong. Obviously, the bearish scenario would be if we get back down the 61.8 is a strong level of support. So I do expect us to, have the support around here if we do have a flash crash for Bitcoin. But bullish scenario would be if we get back into this 0.50 and start heading towards the upside. But right now, that could possibly not happen in the next couple of days unless Bitcoin shoots up to 46K. Then yeah, we're talking about a different story. But so far so good. So let's not forget that. And all the Matic holders, especially the long-term holders, they're just staking and earning passive income off their Matic, and just they don't care about these short-term gains. They're in for the long haul, and they do see Matic being one of the top currencies in the next 3 to 5 years. So if you're in for the long haul, you have done your due diligence and research and have invested where you can afford to lose, just stake your Matic, guys, and forget about the charts and just wait for my updates and just watch those guys and go enjoy life, like I always tell you guys. But with that being said, I think I am going to wrap up today's video around here. Let me know in the comment section below where you guys could see Matic go at the end of this month. I would love to know your thoughts down below, and also let me know what do you guys think about this Grayscale trust. Do you guys think Matic will be added or not? Leave your comment in the section below, and please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This does help my channel grow a lot, so your support would be greatly appreciated. And thank you so much for all the supporters, especially my day one supporters. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I love you guys, and keep supporting me, and I will keep on delivering this for you guys. And do not forget to stay safe out there. Safety, family, and health comes first, and everything else absolutely comes later. Come join the Telegram group chat, guys, if you have not already. With that being said, it's been CryptoZX, and peace out.